Hello, friends. This is Ella, your friendly advisor in Ireland. Welcome back to my channel. Most of the guys who come to Ireland come here to study, and then, after their education, they get jobs, they keep working, and then they get married. And they're always confused about what kind of documents should I submit to bring my better half over to Ireland. And exactly that's the subject of this particular video. Today, I'm going to talk about how to make the application for dependent visa, irrespective of your visa situation. You can be on critical skills, stamp 4, stamp 1G, or a citizen. These are the documents that need to be submitted while you're making the application for a dependent visa in India or elsewhere, to be honest. This is the website that needs to, that's where you make the application. I'll put that in the description. So you can click from there to go to the website. And the application which you're making on that particular website is saved for 30 days. So you can always come back and finish the application, or you can start a new application. And following submission of your application, you are required to submit summary of your application form, as well as your passports and other documents and relevant fees and supporting documents when in the document collection center or Irish embassy. Let's go and see what kind of documents are required. Before that, a simple thing about the application. When you're making application for your uh, dependent on the portal, make sure that you select long D and a single entry and join family, non-EE national spouse if you're married. If you're not married and you have a de facto partner in India, it's a de facto. I mean, suppose you go for de facto, but with respect to de facto, there are a lot of issues. So it's always good to get married in India and bring your spouse over. And in case of long-term D visa, you need not really enter the to date, and it will let you progress through the application. During the application, they collect information regarding your details in Ireland, your contact number, your address, and all, and your spouse details, which is the dependent visa, dependent person, and visa details and your situation. And at the end, you can book appointment and pay at the end of the application. And primarily, there are 5 application centers: New Delhi, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad. Oh, sorry, Kolkata. That's my mistake there. But there are few application centers where they collect the documents. The actual processing happens in either New Delhi or in Dublin. Be careful when you're making this application so that you don't enter any wrong information. Even if you enter wrong information, you can correct it on the application form when you're submitting, but I would suggest not. Next comes the important part, the documents. A lot of people keep posting on Facebook groups who get recently married. They keep asking the same question, what should I submit as part of the application? In this case, if you see, there are two types of documentation. One is self being you are dependent, and spouse in Ireland is you, basically. So if your wife is applying for the visa in India, she needs to submit online visa application form and passport. She needs to submit the intention of travel. Email me at allaboutireland247@gmail.com so that I'll send you the format, and that format worked for me and many of my friends who applied for the visa after contacting me. And appointment letter and the fee receipt, that's a must. And she needs to submit 2 color photos of 35 into 45 mm. Most of these document collection centers do have a small photo studio within them, like Hyderabad one definitely has, but I would suggest do it beforehand. And her current passport, her previous passport, and the copies, that's a must. And PCC, police clearance certificate, she needs to get it from the passport office. The application needs to be done on online on passport e-Secondras, and then she books an appointment. She goes there. She or he, it can be both. Sorry for using she there. Just that I got my better half from India. Uh, she'll be given the PCC, she or he will be given the PCC on the same day. My wife got on the same day. Even when I applied for PCC for my student visa, I got it on the same day. And if your dependent is working in public services, you need to get no objection certificate. That was the case uh, in it was the case in my wife's application. We need to come back a week later with the no objection certificate and 6 months bank statement to see how the dependent visa's financials are. If you're transferring money to her while you're here, so that if that shows up in the bank statement, it means that you and her have a relationship. It's not like you are scamming the government. And marriage certificate and wedding photographs. Wedding photographs are a must because if you are married and you came here without, and she did not live with you in Ireland, the visa officer keeps asking about how do you prove your relationships. There are a few cases where they kept asking about the photographs and charts and all. So submit wedding photographs that will help your application to be processed faster. And from your end meaning from your end from Ireland, you need to send an invitation letter to your spouse. You need to send all the passport pages, previous and current, to your spouse. You need to send the IRP card front and back. It maybe PDF documents they don't really require originals in your case. And 6 months bank statement. It should have the address. If it doesn't have the current address, you need to submit the electricity bill which has the current address, and the address needs to be mentioned in invitation letter too. You can also send me an email with a copy on invitation letter. I'll send you the format. And if you're on critical skills permit, give your critical skills permit. If you're not on critical skills permit, best way is to give your employment contract and your pay slips for last 3 months. So these are must, and these are the documents which I submitted, and our visa was processed within 3 weeks without any hurdle because we gave all the documents. If any of your documents are missing, I would say collect them before you make the application because they'll come back asking for documents when they look at your file. And instead of giving them 2 3 days to think about it, why don't we give all the documentation, be less stressed. But one thing about all the documents is they need to be original and they need to be legible, readable. They need to be verifiable. In case Bank of Ireland bank statement, it needs to come from Bank of Ireland bank, not from your end. It needs to be in English or Irish. Like some of the cases are with respect to marriage certificate. I had my marriage certificate in English, so I did not have a problem. In some states, they gave it in their local language. Those needs to be translated into English, and you need to use notary services to do that, and you never give your files in envelopes or folders. What I did was I had a clipper to take all the, I mean, what my wife did was I had a clipper to take all the files, and they just removed the clipper and they took what the documents which they wanted and they gave the rest. And they also took the photos. Once the visa has been approved and the passport has been stamped, they sent us the documents as well as the pictures which we submitted. So they will not keep their photos with them. But recently, apart from all the documents, I saw this template on the website, but I'm not sure if you need to submit it. But you are supposed to submit this undertaking document as part of your visa um, process if you did not travel outside Asia. So if you're traveling outside India for the first time or outside Asia for the first time, please submit this along with your application. That's it about the dependent visa. You can take the screenshot of the slide there for the documents. This video is sponsored by careerlander.com. It's a one-stop platform for your job hunt in Ireland. They are great. They have a great team and they help people on career counseling, CV prep, and mock interviews. They do give you free advice, and you can write to them at connect@careerlander.com if you need additional help. You can also mention my name if you're looking for their services and need a discount. Thank you. Have fun. Enjoy.